Hey, what's up, Divine Ones? It's Latoya, Okeia. Welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, I am a life coach, a minister, and a business mentor. I train and certify women to become life coaches so they can work from home, drop their 9-to-5s, and create an income while making an influence. So if that sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure you click that subscribe button and also click the bell so you can get your notifications every time I upload a video to the channel. Okay, so on this video today, I want to talk to my single queens. It's been a little minute since I spoke to the queens, so I need to address the queens in this video. Okay, this is what the Lord is revealing to y'all today. Listen to what thus saith the Lord. Y'all know, if you have watched my other two previous videos, that I had the prophetic words that God had given me about your future husband is looking for you. He's looking for you. Well, this is part 3, baby. We're gonna continue this thing on. This is what the Lord just gave me. This is part 3 of he's looking for you. And I actually said this on part 2, and then I just felt the need to come back and just elaborate on this particular word a little bit more. The Lord is just giving me that unction to elaborate on a little bit more, because I heard Tony Gaskins speak on it on his video as well. And I'm like, man, look at God just confirming stuff. Because if y'all remember on part 2 of the He's Looking For You, Queen, your future husband is looking for you. When I did part 2, remember what I said? Remember what I told y'all? God revealed to me that he's looking for the upgraded version of you. He ain't looking for the old, broke, busted, and disgusted version. He's looking for the upgraded version of you. He's looking for the new you. And I be doggone it if Tony didn't speak the same thing on one of his videos. I can't remember what video it was, but when I was watching it, because y'all know I'm a very big supporter of Tony Gaskins. If you have not subscribed to his channel, make sure you subscribe. Because I'm telling y'all, knowledge for the queens, knowledge. Go get that knowledge, baby, because it's going to transform your life. But listen, he spoke this, and I like to jump out my chair when I heard him say that. I say, now, that's the same word God gave me. If God ain't confirming, he said the same thing. He said that man is looking for the new updated version of you. He looking for the upgraded version of you. And that's what the Lord put in my spirit to elaborate with y'all on this video. That the man that God has for you, he is looking for you. He is in search of you. He is praying for you. He is doing all of that. But it ain't got nothing to do with the woman that you used to be. He's looking for the woman that you are becoming. So what is your job? Your job is to continue becoming that woman. If he has not walked into your life yet, it's simply because you have not finished becoming who God is shaping you and molding you into being. I just heard the Spirit of the Lord say, for many of you, you are at the potter's house. Come on now. The Lord has brought you to the potter's house. He's led you to the potter's house. And I hear the Lord say that I got you on the spinner. Oh my God. The Lord say, I got you on the spinner. And the Lord say, I'm spinning you. Woo. He said, you are the clay and I am the potter. And he said, you are clay in my hands. And the Lord says, I am molding you. I am shaping you, woman. Listen to me, queen. The Lord says there's some attitudes in you, because it was some attitudes in me, baby. The Lord had to put me on the spinner. Now, let me tell y'all something. When he put you on that spinner, it don't feel good. No, ma'am, it don't feel good. When God starts showing you all that stinking stuff that's in you. See, it's easy for us to point the finger at that man and point the finger at your ex-husband and point the finger at your baby daddy and point the finger at these folks. But what was it in you that attracted that man to you? Come on now. I'm going to step on some toes, but this going to free a lot of y'all queens, because this is going to get you on the road to meeting the man that God truly has for you. This is going to cause the manifestation of God to appear in your life. I'm telling you how to get it. You got to go back to the potter's house. And the Lord he said, now before I reshape you and I mold you, he says, I break you. Glory be to God. Listen to me, queen. That's that crushing. That's that crushing. That's when you go under, baby. That's when you be drinking tears for water. You don't know your daylight from nighttime. You mixing your days all in together. You laying in that bed broken hearted. You feel like the world done betrayed you. You feel like you ain't got nothing to live for. Listen to me. The Lord say that's when I break you, because he said that there's something that's wrong with the clay. Glory be to God. The clay is marred. There's something that's wrong with the clay. So the Lord say, I can't just tweak that one little spot. He says, there's something in your heart, queen, that should not be there. Y'all, please get this today. Please get this. Because this going to be the difference in the women that going to meet their husband and the women that ain't. Okay. This is the difference right here. Because you got to be able to see in yourself what you couldn't see before. See, there was something in you that was attracting that toxic, narcissistic person into your life. And if you do not address it, listen to me. If you do not address that part of you, that stinking part of you, that broken part of you, if you do not fix that in this season, the Lord say you're going to continue to be on the merry-go-round. You got rid of that man and you're going to attract another one into your life just like him. Just like him. And you going to swear. Now, do I have deja vu? Is this the same relationship? Do y'all work for the same team or something? What's going on? And that ain't what's going on. What's the common factor there? You. And I heard my pastor say this. She say this all the time. She said, you can go everywhere you want to go. If you're the problem, you can't get away from you. Because everywhere you go, you're going to take you with you. So if you go over there, if you go move to Atlanta and you say, oh, they said they got some nice men in Atlanta, or you go move to Los Angeles and you say, oh, they said they got some nice looking men in Los Angeles. But if you're the problem, everywhere you go, you take you with you. So instead of doing all that moving around and trying to, start over and go start fresh. Now, I'm not saying that you don't need to start fresh because there's nothing wrong with that. But if you haven't fixed you, then all that moving is for nothing. Sometimes the Lord he requires that you stand still and that you fix yourself, that you fix you. You stay right there where you are and you work on you. That's what the Lord is requiring from you. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Listen. This man is looking for the updated version of you. As Tony says, you got to work on the 3 B's. The 3 B's. What are the 3 B's? He says it's the brain, the brand, and the body. You got to stand still and work on your brain. You got to be reprogramming your mindset. You got to work on your body. You got to start eating better. You got to start. Now, you ain't got to become RoboFlex 3000 overnight with an 8-pack and all that stuff. That might just mean you going to go walk 30 minutes in the park every week. Or you just get on the treadmill 3 times a week for 30 minutes. You can get you a treadmill inside your house, which is what I did because I was trying to get out to the trail. Like I need to, but child, I stopped making it out there to the trail. So I'm like, Lord, I'm gonna put the treadmill in here and I'll just get on the treadmill in here. Now that don't mean that you just gonna, transform your body overnight, but at least you doing something. At least you taking steps, you taking action. Remember the video that I made telling y'all that you got to become what you want? Okay, well, if you want a man that's healthy, then you need to be healthy. That's what the Lord revealed to me. You can't be sitting up all night, Toya, eating devil square pies. Y'all, that's my thing. I love me some devil square pies. The little 2 chocolate square pies that come in the pack. Lord have mercy. And the banana twins. I love them banana twin pies and the devil squares. Oh my goodness. But anyway, see, you got to stop sitting up all night eating on stuff like that. And then I be having a pack of M&Ms up under my pillow. Don't y'all judge me, okay? Don't judge me. We working on this together, okay? You got to get rid of them M&Ms up under your pillow and eating them devil square pies at 2 o'clock in the morning. You got to work on your body. Then you got to work on your brand. You got to work on your brand. You got to have something that they can't fire you from. Okay, you love your job. That's good, queen. But you still need to have something that they can't fire you from. Them folks might want to take a stupid pill up there on that job and they might want to get rid of everybody, degrees and all. So you need to have something that they cannot fire you from. You need to have a .com attached to your name. You need to have an LLC. You need to have a nonprofit organization. You need to produce a book. You need to start a YouTube channel, create a podcast, start a blog. You need to do something with your name on it that they cannot fire you from. And then you just need to be taking this season to establish yourself. Establish yourself. You know what? If you're single in this season, I know for a fact you single for a reason because we ain't never been in times like we in right now. These are some times that we are in right now. And if you are single in this season, the Lord has strategically placed you into a season of singleness for a purpose. He placed you there for a purpose. The Lord wants you to be alone because there are some things that he's wanting to perfect in you, queen. Because this man ain't looking for who you used to be. This man ain't looking for Toya from round the way. Come on now. Whatever your name is, you fill in the blank. He ain't looking for such and such from round the way. This man is looking for a queen. So you have to fit the part. Gotta walk like a queen. Gotta talk like a queen. Gotta behave like a queen. You gotta change your personality. If your personality is not befitting to a king, then it's gotta be changed. I know for me, myself, I had a bad habit of emasculating men, talking down to men. Y'all ain't gonna tell y'all business and tell the truth. And you gonna try to act like you've been Miss Perfect all your life. But I'm gonna tell y'all the real of the real about me. Okay. I had a bad habit of emasculating men. What the Lord told me during this season of singleness, I want you to learn how to talk to men. Because when I send a king into your life, you can't talk to this man like you ain't got no sense. Because he ain't going to put up with that. Because see, what you got to understand is you want a good man. Well, good men have standards too. They have standards too. A kingdom man, he has standards too. This man done worked on himself. You think God gonna take his son, his faithful son, and put him with a woman that ain't did the work? You got to do the work, baby. You got to do the work. If you ain't doing the work, stop complaining. That's what God say. If you ain't been putting in that work, what you complaining for? Talking about where my husband at. Oh, God, send me a husband. Oh, God, I need a family. Oh, God, put in that work. That's why people end up being single 20 and 30 years, still talk about they waiting on their husband. 40 and 50 years, they still waiting. At some point in time, you got to step back and you got to examine yourself and say, now, am I putting in the work? Am I putting in the work? Am I getting my mindset right? Because that's why the children of Israel wandered around for 40 years in a journey that was supposed to take them but a matter of days. And they was out there for 40 years. God ain't mean for them to be out there that long, but God couldn't bring them into the promised land because they had not changed their mindsets. They thinking was still too low. So the Lord say, this is why you keep wandering around on the merry-go-round, going back and forth between all these grown boys, dealing with all these no good, toxic, narcissistic folks, attracting the same type of people in your life. You keep walking around the wilderness over and over and over and over again. Why? Because you have not fixed your mindset. And you will never come in contact with the man that God has for you because you are still a woman that he's not looking for. You have to become the woman that he's looking for. Become the person that the person you're looking for is looking for. You got to become that person. So you have to get a list, get a sheet of paper, get in your journal and write down all of the qualities, all of the traits. I ain't talking about the physical attributes, okay? I'm talking about the internal traits that you want your future husband to have. You write that down. And then after you got your list all nice and neat, you got all these qualities, all these traits, then I want you to become that. I want you to become that. Everything you listed out that you want in him, you have to match that. You have to match that. And as you begin to match that, the Lord say it's only natural. It's universal law that the two of you will meet. It's universal law. Like it ain't no, I mean, it's just like gravity. Like if you take, if I, let me just say, okay, this pen right here, the law of gravity, you can't argue with that because it's the law. When I let go of this pen, it drops. That's no surprise. It does what it's supposed to do because that's the law. That's the law. That's the law of gravity. So you got to understand that the law, God's universal law, okay, because they always want to throw the law of attraction out there at y'all. But I want to let y'all know that that's God's law. That's God's law, okay? That's God's law. So understand that the law of attraction, when you match that, you will naturally pull that into your reality. When you match it, when you get on the same, you get in the same spirit as that spirit, you match it, you get on the same vibration as that vibration, naturally the two of you will come together. You'll be out one day, you might just walk, like Tony was saying, you could walk right out there to your mailbox and meet him. Once you're in alignment and you have done the work, you have did everything that it was required of you to do. And if you done did everything and you feel like, okay, where he at, that just means you ain't did enough. Stop looking for him and just keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Because as long as you're becoming a better woman than you was yesterday, then you know that you are in alignment for the purpose. You're in alignment for it. And if you have a desire to have a husband, don't let the enemy make you feel like that's a bad thing. Don't make the enemy make you feel like you got to suppress your desires. You got to try to act like, I ain't going to think about that. I ain't even going to talk about that. I ain't even going to. No, it's not saying that you can't never talk about it. You can't never think about it. And you can't never watch a video about it. Now, should you obsess over it? No, you should not. Every time you get ready to leave your house, I might be about to meet my husband, honey. I'm about to meet my husband. I'm finna go meet my husband. My husband might be up there. My husband might be. No, when you get up and you get dressed, you do that because you want to look good for you. You take pride in the way that you look. And you gotta have this mindset. If I just so happen to meet somebody, then that's all right. But you got to enjoy the ride along the way. Life is a ride. And the Lord said you have to enjoy it. Enjoy this ride. Because you know how many people would love to be where you are. Come on now. Enjoy the ride. And the Lord said we rush our whole lives trying to get to the next. Get to the next. Oh, if I could just get this job. Oh, if I could just get this position. Oh, if I could just get this man. If I could just get married. If I could just have children. The Lord says enjoy your life. Enjoy. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you. And don't you worry about, well, such and such got theirs before mine. Didn't I tell y'all that this is your season of restoration? Come on now, what y'all been doing with these words I've been giving y'all? You got to take these words and hide these words in your heart. Come on, Queen. This is your season of restoration. The Lord is restoring you. He's restoring the years back to you that the locusts have eaten, that the locusts have stolen. The Lord is restoring those years back to you that the enemy stole from you. You got to understand that when you walk with God, you cannot lose. So keep walking with God, Queen. Keep becoming the best version of yourself. And you say to yourself, I am becoming the woman that I need to become to attract everything into my life that is made for me, that is meant for me. You are steady becoming that woman every single day. And if those things, those people are not in your environment today, that just means that you have to keep becoming. You're not finished yet. And even when they come into your life, you still not finished. The Lord wants you to have something. He wants you to have something that man can't tear down. He wants you to have something that can't be broken, that can't be ripped apart. So the Lord said during this time, when it's just you and me, he said, come on and build your relationship with me. Because it's all about that intimate relationship with God. Understand that as you get closer to God, you are going to attract a person that's also close to God. As you become intimate with God, you're going to attract a person that's also intimate with God. And I understand this too now. If you attract a person that does not have a relationship with God, he does not know how to be intimate with God, he will not know how to be intimate with you. Listen to me. Listen to me. That was a huge revelation that God gave me. If you mess around and get with a man that does not know how to be intimate with God, watch his worship with God. Watch his worship with God. Watch his monitor without him knowing you watching. You know what I'm saying? But just in you getting to know him, in you dating him, courting him, collecting data, watch the relationship that he has with God. Because it's all dependent upon how intimate this man is with God. That's going to show you how intimate he is with you. Because if a man does not know God, if he does not have a relationship with God, he will not know how to be intimate with you in that way, in that ultimate level of intimacy. He will not know how to go there. He won't. He won't. So watch for that. So if you want that, you have to become that. Become that. You ought to be working every day to improve your relationship with God. And when the enemy tries to send a counterfeit, you'll be able to spot it out real quick. Like, oh, no, baby, you ain't the one. You ain't the one. Let me keep on moving. And the Lord say, don't get weary in saying no. Y'all know I said that on the first video. I think it was. Don't get weary in saying no, because you might have to say no a couple times. You might do have to say no a couple times, but that's all right. Keep becoming the best version of yourself. Keep building up your brand. Keep building up your brain. Keep building up your body. And in you doing that, you will naturally attract the person that's also doing the same. Because he's not looking for who you used to be. He ain't looking for that stinking attitude. He ain't looking for that woman that emasculates her man. He's not looking for the woman that's snapping on everybody. He's not looking, this is what the Lord revealed to me. He's not looking at the woman. He's not looking for the woman that don't know how to control her kids. She yelling and fussing. Kids just in a mess. House in a mess. He ain't looking for that. Come on now. He ain't looking for that. See, we always pointing the finger at the man, but what about you? That's what the Lord told me. He said, what about you? You're not perfect. You're not little Miss Perfect. You got to get yourself together. Now, I'm putting the fire up under the queens now because I want y'all to get what God got for you. I'm not gonna prophesy roses and ice cream and rainbows if that ain't what God said. Now, I got to tell you what he said. You not little Miss Perfect. Stop sitting up there pointing the finger at this man or at men, period. And shift the attention on you. Forget about them. Shift the attention on you. And don't harden your heart towards men. That's what the Lord told me. Many of you, you've dealt with so many grown boys, so many toxic, narcissistic men that you have hardened your heart against men. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let what you went through with one man just cause you to just look at all men as just, oh, I can't stand them. They ain't no good. They ain't nothing but dogs. No. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you keep thinking that all men are dogs, the Lord said you're going to meet every one of them that's out there. Every day you get up, baby, it's going to be roof. Do you understand me? You're going to meet every single dog. You're going to meet them at Walmart. You're going to meet them at the gas station. You're going to meet them all out there at your mailbox. You're going to see dogs everywhere. Because as you think in your heart, so are you. The world is going to conform itself to your way of thinking. But if you say, you know what? There's some good men out there. It's some good men out there. And then whatever you thinking, you carry that countenance on your face, like your whole body, your demeanor. That's what I had to learn. And people used to always ask me, they were like, why you look so mean all the time? You be looking so mean. And I didn't even realize that I was doing that, but it's because of what I was thinking and just what was brewing in my spirit. There was so much hatred and bitterness and envy and jealousy and just so much anger in there, so much hurt in there that I hadn't healed from, that it was displaying on my face. So don't y'all listen to the enemy. I know y'all done seen some of them little memes and stuff that say, this is my resting face or something like that. Like, this is just me. This is just who I am. No, that's not who you are. The devil is a liar. That's not who you are. That ain't no resting face. You are reflecting what's going on the inside. If your face is looking like that, that's because that's what's going on the inside. That's what's brewing in your heart, and it's displaying on your face. It's displaying in your body language. So you have to improve yourself. You have to take this time to upgrade. And as you do, you will show up on the radar. Where you were once hidden, you will start to show up on the radar. And it'll just be like, boop, 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 boop. That thing will be going off the scale, baby. That thing be going off so quick, the glass gonna break. You like, oh my goodness. I went from 0 prospects, Toya, to 5, baby. 10, 15. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Whew. Yeah, that's because you done upgraded yourself. That's because you done worked on your 3 B's. And that's because now that frown that you used to step out with, now you have a pleasant smile on your face because your thinking is pure. You know, you have cleansed your spirit. You're not walking around with that polluted spirit anymore. You're not pointing the finger at all these men, pointing the finger at everybody else, but you have learned how to go within yourself and fix your own wrongs. You allowed God to show you what was wrong with you, because that's what God wants to do with you in this season. The Lord wants to show you what's wrong with you. And I'm going to tell y'all some real stuff. After my marriage was over, because I was married for 9 years. And after my marriage was over, after those relationships that I was in, after my marriage was over, I had to sit there and I had to think, okay, now, I clearly know where they went wrong. Okay, I know where they was wrong at. Oh, we ain't got no problem with pointing the finger with where they wrong at. But what about what you did? What about where you was wrong? What did you do? What were the mistakes that you made? And you need to be writing that down. You need to be online. You need to be taking courses. You need to be listening to podcasts. You need to be booking coaching sessions. Because if you don't address that, you're going to take that into the next season. You're going to take that into the next relationship. And you don't have the time, queen, to keep making the same mistakes. You got to learn from your past. And then you got to make a better future. So get the knowledge. Because this man is looking for the upgraded version of you. He ain't looking for the woman that you was before. Or for some of you, the woman that you are the woman you still is today. You got to become somebody else. So, and for these folks that, well, this just me. And he just going to have to accept me for who I am. And I ain't changing for nobody. Okay. I hope you like being alone, because that's the way you going to stay. Because ain't nobody going to put up with that stank attitude. That's what God told me. Ain't nobody going to put up with you emasculating them, talking down to them. Ain't nobody going to put up with you going off because you can't get your way. Because I was that woman too. Oh, it was my way or no way. If I don't get my way, I'm just pouting, silent treatment. I don't want to talk. Don't come in my face. Get off of me. Move from by me. See, God say, where you think you going with that attitude? Who finna attract a husband? Not you. You got to fix that. You got to get that together. That man ain't looking for that. He looking for the upgraded version of you. He looking for the you that talk to men like she got some sense. He looking for that new version of you. Come on now. I love y'all so much. I pray that this word falls on good ground and that y'all will take the lesson from it and you will apply it to your life. Okay. I am Latoya Okeia, your life coach and your motivational speaker, and I will check in with y'all next time.